down Detroit. And Ford Field, the home of the Lions. Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. And off we go from Ford Field. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Goff going to open up with a throw. And this ball's going to be incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll lead to a second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast. And tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
Off the play fake, here's Goff. He'll find Montgomery out of the backfield. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on fourth down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
This brought in out past the 20. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. First run of the game here for DeAndre Swift. He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. Alex Anzalone in for the tackle. Second and 7. On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roschon Johnson. And he'll weave his way down close to that first down. Going to come up just a little shy. It's going to be third down and short. They'll try to run for it with Johnson. And he's going to have a Bears first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert on 3rd and 1. Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now Williams. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. The Lions have got it. The quarterback was on the move, starting to gain some yards, but then he lost the ball. And the fumble's recovered by the defense.
And early on, Mike, it was actually a really good job by the quarterback, extending that play, getting some positive yards with his legs, but he decided not to slide and give himself up. He takes that hit, loses the ball, and now the defense takes over.
A second down throw for Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams.
There's a fine line between trusting much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
This fielded in the end zone. And he's not going to get anything out of this one. They force him laterally out of bounds. No gain on the return. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Here's Williams.
These are the plays that just drive the defensive coordinator crazy, Mike. You do everything right, but you don't account for the quarterback scrambling. He's able to get out of the pocket and gain enough for a 1st down.
A run here with Johnson. Running with authority. Pushes his way forward for a pickup of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. To throw, it's Williams. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and short yardage. Here's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They're going for it. Here's Williams. That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. 1st and 10. Goff with the give to Montgomery. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down. One more time for Montgomery. And he'll be taken down, and that's going to do it. That's the last play of the 1st quarter. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Here's Goff. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
When you run these quick smokes or tunnels, wide receiver screens, they go by a variety of names. When you throw the ball to your wide receiver behind the line of scrimmage, you're counting on the defense playing very soft, and it's all going to be run after the catch. He's able to pick up enough here to bring up first down. He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On second down, Goff. That is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. This is caught. And he'll go the wrong way, trying to use that speed to get out to the pylon, but he had to give ground, and they tackle him for a loss. Goff. This is intercepted. And the Bears are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
At their own 7-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. On the give, it's Johnson. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
On first and 10, it's Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. To throw is Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
As this offense continues to put anything together and score some points, they need to just take a step back. Then you say, okay, we've struggled here in the first half putting points on the scoreboard. Don't worry about chasing points. Let's chase first downs. Let's chase completions. Just start building something small. And oftentimes when you take that approach, it snowballs, and next thing you know, you find your groove.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Set to go now on first and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's been a really nice drive they've been able to put together, Mike, and I think the key word is balance. Not having to rely too heavily on either the run or the pass. Continue to mix it up, going back and forth. Keep the defense up.
To the goal line and in. Keenan Allen. Touchdown, Bears.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Reynolds now on the return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Goff in the pistol. To the right side, that's St. Brown. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
That pickup good for 29 yards. Here's a handoff to Montgomery. Good blocking to the 15. The speed on display. He's in. David Montgomery. Touchdown, Lions.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Lions will level things out at 7 apiece. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll get about 2. Zadarius Smith, the linebacker, in on the stop. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this first half. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Here's the 3rd and final timeout for the Lions. Clock is stopped at 26 seconds until the break. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Trying to push the ball down the field. It's an interception. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown. So 3rd and long, trying to pick up a first down and keep a drive going. Instead, the worst result. It goes back the other way, Greg, and the defense scores with a pick 6.
Mike, sometimes there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless, and I think you find yourself in 3rd and long, you're trying to make a play, but sometimes you just press a little too far, and this time it leads to the turnover and the pick 6.
very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Now, right on the heels of the pick six, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Bates' kick is good. And the Lions build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the give, here's Swift. He'll push forward for about a yard. DJ Reader, as usual, from that interior spot with the play. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Williams now to throw. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. It's a good pickup on second down, but there is a flag down. And this one might not stand up. They go three tight ends here on first and 10. Another run here, another run by Swift. And a short pickup here, brought down just shy of midfield. Hook him up on a 2nd down and 8. Throwing is Williams. That's complete. Some more on the right side. 3rd and 6. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. He's got the hook up there to Odunze. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll go play action here with Williams. Cross right side to the tight end, Mack Med. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL, and they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practiced, and at other times it looks like they've never practiced at all.
On third down, it's Williams. It is brought in the end zone. Odunze, touchdown Chicago. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Reynolds now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll go play action with Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. And the Bears are going to get it back here just past the 35.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They will run it over center with Swift. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Throwing on 2nd down, Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And this ball incomplete on third down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
And he's going to have the Bears first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. Now Swift. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the...
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. He's got his man. Allen with the connection. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It's a gain of 34. Off play action. Here's Williams. That's to the tight end, Mack.
This is a great example of why it's so critical that on defense, everybody does their job. You got a free hit blitzer coming right at the quarterback, but because they don't contain him in the pocket, they allow him to escape, and it doesn't allow that blitz to get home.
And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So now the Brazilian-born Cairo Santos in a big spot. This to tie things up here in the 4th.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. 4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way.
At the 39-yard line.
throwing on second down. Goff. He'll run again.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
A massive play here. Late, tie game, third down.
2 for 1.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he will score. Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Here's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Mack. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These wide outside the number throws. This is where a quarterback really gets to show off his arm strength and arm talent. This puts a ton of pressure on the defense because now they say, all right, we have to defend every single blade of grass.
They'll try the right side with Swift. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. It is 2nd down and 5. They'll drop to throw. He's got his big target, Everett. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
They'll run with Johnson. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7. One more time with Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8. They'll try and throw. And here's Williams. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1. And a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute. What a terrific play at the back of the end zone. Greg, that is so hard to do, but something you did during your career. How do guys pull that off?
Yeah, the key here, Mike, is the concentration to not only see the ball, but then you have to feel the ground. You have to know exactly where you are in the back line of the end zone. And tell you what, this is about as good as it gets. Come down with the ball, 2 feet in bounds, touchdown.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. So, not much time remaining to get something started. All tied here, late 4th as the kickoff comes. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. Here's 1st down. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. On play action, Goff. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 10-yard line.
Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll go underneath to Swift. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
So often for a defense defending the passing game, the most difficult guy to account for is the running back out of the backfield. So a really nice job here bringing him down before he has a chance to pick up any yards after the catch.
Williams to throw on 2nd down. He gets this one to Moore. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
On the give, it's Swift. Working his way for a short pickup to the 48. On 2nd down, it's Williams. To the left side, he's got Mack Med. A lot of terrific quarterbacks from Southern California, and here's another one. The rookie gets his team a 1st down.
And the Bears' 1st down.
Here's a give left side. This is Swift. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. On the handoff, it's Johnson. And he'll get the 1st down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Chicago.
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. To throw is Williams. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now Williams.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn it to a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
This kick is good. He knocks it through. And they get the upper hand as they take the lead to start overtime. So the opening drive of overtime yields 3. Can the opponents respond? They receive the kickoff now. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
After on the 27-yard line.
Williams in motion. Now a first throw here in overtime. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Hey, kill.
On second down, Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. And that ball out of reach toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Quick throw out wide. It is complete. A gain there of 11. First down, Detroit.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
Room to run at the 35. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down.
Wow, I mean, he's going to be disappointed he wasn't able to take that all the way, but that's still a heck of a run. In the end, after a good tackle to save the touchdown, they're still going to be set up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal, and here's Montgomery. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
Pickup for 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time with Montgomery. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
A 3-yard return play. It's 3rd and goal.
That's a second charge timeout to Chicago. This is the 8th play of this drive, and it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. That'll do it. They win it in OT. So it's a win here for the Lions. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with a victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions as we say so long from downtown Detroit.